everywhere. Bernie, go ahead and check Twitch. Let's see if we are live there. Uh, just want to make sure. Uh, shows live. Okay, we're live on Twitch. Very good. Um, now check on the RP Grinders channel to make sure that we're live there. Okay, looks like we're live on the RP Grinders channel. Now check on the MLH channel and see if we're live. Yes, we're live everywhere. Beautiful. This is just me testing everything. Eric, I'm waiting for a chatter to get in so that way, we can test. If you're in the Twitch chat, I'm not able to see the Twitch chat right now. So head on over to either the Mexican Longhair channel, um, or the other one. What's up, Sin? Can you hear us? Well, at least me right now. I'm the only one talking.
Uh,
Uh,
how do I do a banner message? Because some people might not see what I typed in the chat. Going to the YouTube channel
uh,
instead.
I have no idea what you're referring to, Eric. A
Yes.
Phantom? Okay, right on, Sin. Beautiful. I'm just testing everything out just to make sure everybody on all channels, on Twitch, on everything. Is there anybody in the Twitch, Bernie?
Let me look.
Yeah, please. You can get out of that one. Just exit out of
Yeah,
that.
turn my lamp on.
I'm excited. This is the first official RP Grinders on the MLH channel. Now I have had it on there um on this channel before, right on, Sin. But this is like the first official one that I'm bringing to the channel, so this should be a lot of fun. Um, this show's a lot different um, than the norm. We have a lot of news stories today. Normally we don't have that many news stories, but the second half of the show is uh, where things are going to be. Uh, things pick up, and we talk about pop culture, politics, current events, stuff like that. This is we're on a little early, so we're on just a little bit early, which is cool. If you're listening on Twitch or on the RP Grinders channel, you can head on over to what's up, Dragon Tattoo on Twitch. Wait, is this Twitch? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can head on over to the link that Eric put in the chat. Just go to the Mexican Longhair channel on YouTube, and that's where chat will be. But you can stay in there. I can monitor it via Bernie's phone. But the majority of people are going to be on the Mexican Longhair
Can
channel.
you text break to go to this thing?
Yes, I did. Break is aware. He did respond, so he's got to go to the store, so he might be a little late. We usually start at 7 Eastern time. Oh, Sin, with the boo. I should have known by your boo. All right, Sin. It's up to you. I would probably prefer you to be over on the YouTube one, the normal one. But also, Sin, make sure and subscribe to RP Grinders, my backup channel. It's weird to say that it's a backup because it's been around forever, but it's definitely a backup to the MLH channel. But head on over to the main channel, and then the Mexican Longhair channel, and make sure you sub up to RP Grinders, which Bernie will hopefully put the RP Grinders. She's the only mod in there right now.
Oh yeah.
So if you could put not the Twitch one, if you go to YouTube and go to RP Grinders, you can get out of that one, Bernie.
Okay.
No worries on that.
Okay.
Just keep that link, and then you can periodically. I don't know if we're gonna have any mods in for RP Grinders, but you can put that from time to time so people can sub up to RP Grinders.
Okay, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate that. But this is the first official. It's gonna be the first official. I know, Sin. It's Twitch is okay. I like Twitch a lot. Um, you know, uh, but this is where the cool kids are gonna hang out, Sin. So glad to have you here. I don't know if you're a gamer, but this is a gaming podcast. On the second half of the show, we talk about a lot of things. I mean, there's some politics in there. Um, and today, oof, man, do I got some stuff to talk about today. Did you? I don't want to spoil it, Eric, so we're not going to talk about it right now, but I'm just going to ask you, Eric, did you happen to see Rebecca Watson's um, latest video?
Um, no.
Oh, well, good. We're going to talk about it.
Is it wait? I think I like glanced over the title, but it was about the wasn't it about MAGA or something?
No, it was actually the opposite. It was about Dem influencers taking dark money.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah now I remember. I was thinking of the other one.
yeah, no, this one's
I was going
this
by the headline text, what it said, but
yeah, yeah.
I was
This
gonna watch it, just didn't get around to it.
yeah, yeah. And is if Freak 5 is in the Twitch one yet, I will still get your Discord stuff, sir. So if uh if you are concerned with that, do not be concerned. Um I'm gonna be a little slower in reacting today because I've got two different things that I have to do. It's a new process for me, but I think this is a process that is
That reminds
necessary.
me, like I think in like a week and a half from now, the Aztec Batman movie comes out.
Oh, cool. Amber Dawn Rising, welcome. Nice to have you here. Um, we're gonna have a heck of a show tonight. Role playing, Pluck, role playing grinders. It's a term that I don't know for all you old school gamers out there. If you played RPGs, role playing games, um, that's what it means. You grind in RPGs a lot, and grinding just means leveling up. It's not has nothing to do with with the grinder app that people want to associate with RP grinders. That has nothing to do with that. What kind of nerd shit's going on here? What's up, Big Chief? Yes, it is nerdy, Big Chief. So, yeah, Amber Dawn, for sure. Uh, let's see. Why? Hold on. Uh, sorry. I gotta go to Twitch and get that. Um, yes, it's this show. Okay, for those just coming in, this show's about video games. Okay, it has nothing to do with. I mean, role playing grinders. It has nothing to do with the Grinder app or anything like that. Not that I have a problem with the Grinder app, but because this, as it says there, the rules of the chat are, um, no uh, we are very pro LGBTQT plus on the channel. Um, all that stuff. There's that. Okay. Uh, hold on. I gotta look at Twitch chat too. But let me get to Twitch on this one because
Do you want me to put it on here?
if you wouldn't mind, I'll Freak Five's over on Twitch, but I don't want to leave anybody out, especially Freak Five. He's been with us for a long time. Um, okay, cool. Magic the Gathering. Yeah, Pluck. There you go. Paige is in here. What's up, Paige? Hey, thanks for showing up for the first official. We haven't started yet. We'll start in 10 minutes. I've got Eric RPG on the line with me. And also, we're going to be welcoming in Breakman as well. So, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Hope you guys have fun. It's a long show. We'll try to truncate it a little bit as we go, but we've been doing this for a long time. Professional protagonist. It's first time in this group. Can you explain what it is about? Well, this is a show about video games. Professional protagonist. The second half of this show, RPGrinders, is all about pop culture, movies, games, politics, anything that's on your mind. Pretty much, we have fun segments. So I forget what segment we're running. What are we supposed to be doing? Game night this week,
With
Eric?
this month, you mean?
What's that?
You mean this month?
Yeah, this month. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
this month. If not game night, which that's pretty fun. That's basically a mini Dungeons and Dragons campaign, but with very simplistic. But it's gonna be different. I don't think we're gonna do that today. Um, wow, pluck the patriarchy. Um, that sucks, Paige. Those cards were worth a lot of money for sure. But I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, the first half of the show is just basically video game news, and that may not interest a lot of people. But stick around for the second half. So maybe, I don't know, clean the house or do whatever you're doing for the first half. Second half is, uh, you know, going to be quite a bit funner. But I think you guys will rather enjoy. Uh, what we got going on. Thanks for everybody for being here for the first night. Like I said, we haven't started yet. Breakman isn't here yet. As you can see, this is episode 832. So when I tell you guys that I have been on YouTube for the better part of 18 years now, Eric, somewhere around there, um, I mean it. This is the first show that I ever did on YouTube and just never stopped doing it. Eric, I think you joined what, the first year um, of RP Grinders, and Breakman was shortly after that. So, um, just
2009, I think.
wow. Yeah. So 16 years for Eric. Um, World of Warcraft and Diablo. Ooh, Sin. I just got done playing Diablo 4. And Diablo 4 was a pretty good game. There's a little to be desired in that, but black and white TV that had cellophane paper stuck on the screen, red one, half blue on the other. Yeah. Was that the 3D effect, professional protagonist? Um, but yeah, I mean, this is such a niche, nerdy show, and I'm not expecting a ton of people to be in here tonight.
Hey man, I got a mosquito bite.
That's funny. I was just scratching my mosquito bite. Oof.
I didn't even notice until now because I guess I've been bothered with other
Hey,
things.
Bernie, do you want to put your headphones on before I get started? Get your headphones with the thing, and then Bernie's going to be helping out a little bit here. Um, all right, there we go. Hold on,
Oh
hold
yeah,
on, hold on, Eric. I gotta do some finagling here. Hang on. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I should be back. I just wanted Bernie to have an opportunity to be able to listen on in as well. So we're good there.
I'll be back.
Okay, I will be here in studio. Where the hell is my mouse? There we go.
did you watch the Mega 64 video called Terminators of Service?
I did not. What is that about?
It's a Terminator parody
What's up, Brandon? Nice to have you.
about the new policy at Ubisoft
Oh, wow.
that they're making fun of.
Yeah, Paige, I'm with you. Tetris. Tetris was. Yeah, see, I love Tetris. I mean, that's one of the most beloved games of all time. But you know, uh, and me never got along. I don't know the secret to Tetris. There are a few people out there that know exactly how to line shit up, and but I never was good. I'm not good at most video games. I mean, especially as I get older. I do like the traditional turn-based RPGs because then I have time to think about what I'm doing and stuff. But
Frank doesn't know how to get over a hill and
yeah,
and like rage age through blood.
yeah, I have a tough time with games in general, especially modern games. But blank page says Centipede. Yeah, Centipede for sure. Um, Centipede is a great game. Was a great game. Hey, by the way, y'all, I bought they got oh, it turned black and white TVs into color. Huh.
Mhm.
Well, a form of color. Yeah. What's up, Southern Yankee? Nice to have you in here. But yeah, we're gonna have a fun time tonight. And I'm gonna bring this show every Friday at 7 Eastern to the channel, and not expecting, like I said, a ton of people in here, but I hope that some of you support, at least have it running in the background while you're doing other things. That would be helpful. Like I said, DT is going on a hiatus for 2 to 3 weeks. You know, um,
What's BT?
DT is Disaster Piece Theater,
Oh,
which I do on the MLH channel. This channel. If you're listening on the RP Grinders channel, if you want a livelier chat, come over to the MLH channel and enjoy things there. Matter of fact, if you guys in chat um, could do me a favor and sub up to the RP Grinders channel, that would be very helpful if you aren't already. RP Grinder is going to be the backup channel to the MLH channel. I will have Bernie or another mod come in from time to time to put that link in with, um, RP Grind. Make sure you label it RP Grinders, Bernie, and that way you guys, if anything ever happens to the MLH channel, which I'm not expecting, then we can, just have you guys head on over there. I like finding all the special rooms and quests in Diablo. Yeah, Diablo's fun. Yeah, it's not vile enough. I agree. Why do you not type in RP Grinders before that, Brittany?
I don't know.
I
mhm.
just literally got done telling you
I
that.
did it on the. No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I
see.
did.
You kind of spelled it wrong, but that's no.
Hmm.
Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. You got it
You
right.
spelled it River Grinders.
Ripper Grinders.
Ripper Grinders.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. That's good. Thank you. That's good. Usually it's done before, but that's why I was like, it's not there.
Oh,
Music from Galaga is great. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started here, y'all. I think we should get started here. Let me just lower this and let me make sure we're good there. Are you on the Twitch? No, you're not on the Twitch.
I am. I just have to
Oh,
go
okay.
back.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we get everybody involved. Okay. Breakman should be here shortly, so hopefully we get him on in. Um, Trivia. My 18-year-old granddaughter is a speed cuber. I don't know what that means. Like Rubik's Cube?
I like Hubert.
Oh, Cubert. Oh, boy. All right. Here we go, y'all.
Maybe they mean intelligent cube.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Here we go. welcome everybody to episode 832 of RP RP Grinders. I'm your host Frank Branches, alongside my trusty cohort Eric the Great. Breakman the Bold will be here very shortly. I believe. Hopefully, I'm hoping he can jump on in and everything's gonna be cool.
So
Eric,
when he said he went to the store, that means he probably went to buy a butt plug, and now he's getting grief from the clerk, isn't he?
probably, man. How you doing, Eric? How was your week, dude?
And it's all ploy to avoid doing the news.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's fine. Uh, the weather's kind of messing up with me with my allergies, seasonal allergies
Yeah,
that seem to last the entire year and affect me in different ways at different times.
yeah. You'll be joining me on my trip to the weed store. Paige says. Well, there you go. I'm down for that, Paige. Make sure you get a good indica though. I'm down for the indicas. All right, let's get started with the news so we can get that out of the way. Usually, Breakman. I think it's a ploy from Breakman as well, Eric, to avoid the news. So let's go ahead and get started. RPG News. All right, Eric, you are up, sir.
All right, Tales of Xillia Remastered is coming out on October 31st. It's coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and Steam for PC.
Yeah, the Tales series has been consistently pretty damn good, Eric. I can't think of a really bad Tales game. Um, so, this is a remake of
A
a
remaster.
remaster of Xillia, which is cool. Xillia was a
And the next one's probably Xillia 2,
yeah,
because I would have liked them in a bundle, but they want more money, so they're separating them.
of course. It's always about money. All right, anything else on that one, Eric?
No.
All
But
right.
I'm pretty sure the next one after this will probably be Abyss.
Yeah, Tales of Abyss is really good too. That's a good game. All right. Next story comes to us from RPGsite.net as well. Triangle Strategy is now available for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X with a launch discount. I thought they were available for the PS5 and
And
Series
well,
X.
it seems that like PS4 is like completely been cut out.
Oh, I got you. So it was on the
But
PS4.
no, it was not on the PS4,
Ah,
and it was only available previously on Switch and Steam, and the MetaQuest.
okay, I got you. Okay, well, very cool. All right,
There's
Eric.
also a brief period of time where the Switch version was delisted, so that Square could retain the rights, and then once they got them, they put it back on the eShop as them with them as the publisher.
Got you. It's got the same kind of graphical. It uses the Octopath engine, which is the old school kind of RPG looking great game. I need to get that still, Eric.
Hmm.
But anyways, all right. Next story, Eric.
Next story is that East 10 Proud Arctics is coming west next year. Um, Probably sometime after Trails Beyond the Horizon. So I'm gonna say either February or March.
Yeah. FreedomNet says, "Good evening, MLH and chat. Good to see you as well, Freedom Nuts." And Professional Protagonist says, "MLH, if you think you are a video game nerd, get this. When I have trouble sleeping, I play the soundtrack to Donkey Kong Underwater Level. It's called Aquatic Ambience."
And
Hey,
because NIS sucks, it's gonna be a game keycard on Switch too.
yeah,
Proud Norix will probably hit PlayStation 5 and PC at some point, but it's currently a timed exclusive.
yeah. Nothing wrong with that, protagonist. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, next story. Let me put this up on the screen for. See, I'm getting used to the new format as well. You bear with me. Next story comes to us from RPGsite.net as well. Corpse Party Tetralogy pack featuring 4 games will release exclusively for the Switch this year. That's really cool. It includes Corpse Party 2021, Corpse Party Book of Shadows, Corpse Party, Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash, and Corpse Party
It's
Blood
not cheap.
Drive. Very good. That's I mean,
Yeah, it's
four.
all the games that were previously released on Steam.
That's really
They,
cool.
but it's weird because like the Corpse Party Blood Covered, which is the base version of what the Switch and the PSP version were based on,
Yeah,
they were ported to PS4 and Xbox, but they never got a port to the PC. Xseed opted instead to do the original PC remaster of the game because the original version of the game was a PC 98 game that
yeah,
was made in RPG Maker.
yeah. And that's going to cost 49.99,
It's
which is
like each game is about like $12 then.
that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, Eric. Next story, which also has to do with Corpse Party.
Although you can buy some of these games separately because Blood Drive and Corpse Party are already on the Switch eShop.
Yeah. All right. What else you got, Eric? Next story.
Next story is Corpse Party 2, Dark Distortion, the game that was supposed to be the sequel that was supposed to come out this year has now been delayed until next year. And this
Ah,
game's having a troubled development cycle. It's been kind of delayed several years now.
yeah. And it should be coming out fairly soon, though.
And some people are wondering whether or not Dead Patient is dead as a project. And this game is basically whatever they were going to do for the rest of that game is basically being worked into this one.
Yeah. All right. Next story. Let me pull that one up for the MLH peeps. Is there anybody in the Twitch one yet, Bernie?
Just freak.
Oh, Freak's in there?
Yeah.
What is he saying?
Hey.
What's up, Freak5? Nice to have you in the Twitch. I wish you could get on over to YouTube. I don't know what's going on there. You're having trouble, but I do see your comments, Freak. All right, next story comes to us from, of course, RPGsite.net. Retro style 3D RPG Entropy announced by Lovely Hell's Place, the developers of Dread Delusion. So let me take a look at this. Let's see if they have any gameplay. Um, looks kind of cool. I mean, it looks scary, kind of. So it's like, let's see, retro aesthetic of their first release. Okay. Um, based on classic JRPGs, featuring a party of up to 6 adventurers. Usually it's 4.
Well, it's
Oh,
that, but it's like slightly more dark and macabre than other games.
yeah. I like that. I don't mind darker
The
type
last game
games.
they did called Dread Delusion was basically like a Kingsfield clone.
Ah, Kingsfield, the ridiculously hard one. Okay. I think that's it on that one, Eric. What else you got?
Um, we got East's memoir, Revelation and Celceta is coming west in early 2026
All
by
right.
Xseed. And this is the Nintendo Switch port of East's Memories of Celceta, sorry.
Ah, got you. Okay.
And,
Um,
and they decided to call the subtitle Revelations because memoir was already in the title, so it'd be redundant if they kept it
yeah.
the same.
The Ease games is another series of game that's
And
really,
from what
really
I
good.
could tell, the performance of this game doesn't quite hit 60, and visually it looks kind of unimpressive, but it looks a bit better and runs at a constant 60 on a Switch too.
Yeah. Mater, nice to have you in here as well. Welcome
But
to the first ever RP Grinders on the well, the first official RP
but
Grinders
if you
on.
don't have a Switch 2, you can always just buy the original Ease Memories of Celceta on Steam or PS4.
Yeah.
Or you could track down the Vita version, although I wouldn't recommend that version
Yeah.
over.
Hey, Freak5 over on Twitch. I'm still looking, dude. I don't know what's going on, man. We'll try to help you out maybe over the weekend or something. But I'm watching you over there, man. I know you're there. All right.
I'm wondering if the next memoir game will be E7 or E6.
Hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Did I do that story or did you, Eric?
Um, I I did the E story.
All right. Let me get the next story
Oh wait,
up.
no, you did it,
All
so
right.
it's my turn.
Your turn.
Uh, Steel Century Groove. Sorry, I almost said Grove. Giant is a giant robot dance battle RPG. Uh, by Sloth Gloss Games, and it'll
Wow.
launch on January 28th,
So
2026.
like a rhythm RPG then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys ever I wonder if anybody in chat's ever played a rhythm game, any of those rhythm games. All
If
right.
you don't know what a rhythm game is, have you played Dance Dance Revolution? That's a rhythm game.
Yeah, exactly. Dance Dance Well, yeah, Dance Dance is definitely a rhythm game for sure. Guitar Hero is a rhythm game as well.
Also, Bust a Groove,
Bust a Groove,
Parappa the Rapper,
Parappa the Rapper. Yeah, that's
Guitaru Man.
yeah, yep. All right. Anything else on that, Eric?
Nope.
All right. Next, let me get that one up here. Also from RPGsite.net. 2D Western Souls-like action RPG Tomb Water launches on November 12th for PC Steam. Let's take a look at this, see what this is about. Oh, it looks like it. Oh, this looks cool.
We
It's
talked
like
about
a
this before.
what?
We talked about it before.
Yeah, I think we have, but I don't think we had as extensive video as this,
Hmm.
Eric. Um, it looks like Zelda, but a Western Zelda type
I was
game.
thinking more like Bloodborne.
Well, oh yeah, Bloodborne, but it aesthetically looks like a Dark Zelda to me. But very cool, man. I might pick this one up if it comes to consoles, which normally they do. So, all right, next one, Eric.
Um, Idea will port, or Idea, I don't know how it's pronounced, will purport PC Engine releases of Neon Falcon's East, Xanadu, and Dragon Slayer games worldwide.
Huh. Okay.
So, I wonder if they'll be localized for the games that aren't. But East 1 and 2 Turbo CD games are pretty great, and the East 3 Wanderers from East is also pretty well known for its soundtrack, even though the dub's actually quite dog shit and gameplay is kind of lacking.
Yeah.
It's not as good as some other versions of the game. And East for the Dawn of East has an absolute banger soundtrack. And it's also a completely different take on East 4.
Cool. All
But
right.
like East 4 was never officially translated, so I wonder if they'll do something about that.
Hmm. All right. Anything else on that, Eric?
Nope.
All
But
right.
other than the other titles that are in this release, which are Dragon Slayer, Legend of Heroes 1 and 2, and The Legend of Xanadu 1 and 2.
Right on. Next story comes to us from RPGsite.net. Ragnarok M Classic Globals now available for iOS, Android, and PC, featuring full cross-platform play. Let's take a quick peek at this one.
Hey
Um,
guys, you missed Ragnarok Classic? Here it is.
yeah, and there's no gameplay, just a bunch of dudes dancing. So there we go. All right, Freak Five, what's up, dude?
Oh, it's a
Uh,
reimagining. And it's not. Why is it called Classic Global then? Because I guess they're doing it in their own engine, but they're making it as close to the original as possible. Is that what they
yeah,
mean?
I don't know. Eric, there's a music award for composers of video game. Is there a music award for composers of video game soundtracks? If so, David Wise should win awards for the Donkey Kong games. Kitaro is also brilliant. They have had. Well, Eric, you want to answer that?
Uh, just the Keeley Awards, aka the Game Awards,
Yeah, the video game
has
awards.
a music category.
Yeah, yeah. Freak Five Break should be here sometime soon. He had to go to the store, so Break should be here anytime soon. All right. Anything else on that? Oh,
But I mean, I'm sure there's something, but like, it's not big enough that I know about it. I guess.
yeah. All right. And then you did that story, right, Eric? So the last story goes to me. Match 3 puzzle RPG Puzzle Quest Immortal Edition launches on September 18th for PC, PS5, PS4, Switch, and Xbox.
The remake of Puzzle Quest.
Yeah, and Puzzle Quest is a great game. It's just a match 3 type deal. But this one has a little twist. In that you can level up your character. It's got story. It's actually really cool. If you aren't too into video games, but you like match 3 games, you could totally get into this. It's really good and
Also,
a
it's
lot of fun.
$15, so that's not too
15
expensive.
bucks is a super friendly nowadays price point to get into a game like this. So there you go. What's up, Lazy Llama? Nice to have you in here.
It says it's
Um,
available the 18th, so that's not too far from now.
yeah. Oh, Breakman, I sent you that link. Breakman, if you're listening, copy the link and then send it to your email or whatever. And then you should be able to get on in. If I would have thought about it, I would have given you that link, Break.
Mm.
Um, oh, there's Breakman. Breakman, turn off your camera, buddy, and then I'll get you up. I see Breakman. What?
Nobody wants to see Breakman's face.
No, there we go. Oh, he just left. Dang it. All you have to do is hit the button, Brakeman. You don't have to get out of there. Just hit the button, dude. Just hit the
uh,
button. But there we go. Let's end that portion. All right, let's get back over here. Oh shit. I wasn't showing Freak 5 Chaos the video of anything. Sorry about that, Freak. I'm getting used to things, dude. I'll get used to it. Oh, there's Breakman. Hold on. Let's get Break. Hey, Breakman, do we have you here?
Yeah, I think so. I'm so
Yes.
confused.
All right, we got you, man. We got you. Edward Cam says favorite RPG soundtrack. What's up, Ginger? Nice to have you in here as well. What's your favorite soundtrack, Breakman? RPG soundtrack?
RPG soundtrack.
Yeah, very specific.
Yeah, I love Six's soundtrack, Final Fantasy Six, but I don't know if that's my favorite. It might be my favorite.
I
It might
like
be.
I like Final Fantasy X soundtrack, but I absolutely
It's a good
adore
soundtrack.
all the Dragon Quest soundtracks. Obviously,
Mhm.
those are mine.
um,
What about yours, Eric? I know there's some bangers out there.
more recent
It's like I
memory.
think there's one.
What's that,
Uh,
Break?
hmm?
Go ahead, Eric.
I was gonna say in the most recent memory, it'd be probably Octopath Traveler 2.
Oh, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, there's so many to talk about. The personas are all very good. Jason, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. All right, let's move on to what we've been playing.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know what you've been playing, Breakman.
Well, I've been busy, so I haven't got to play as much as I would have definitely liked to. Really only played a couple of games for the most part. Brigadine, which is a strategy game we've talked about before, and it's a remake of an old NES game. Shit, old PlayStation game. Um, it's still a lot of fun. You can invest like an hour in it or 20 hours in it or some stupid shit if you wanted to. Just trying to
Yeah,
conquer the world,
yeah. There you
essentially.
go. There you go.
Like everybody's got their reasons. Like one guy wants to conquer the world for peace.
Yeah. I mean, imagine that, Break.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Earthbound does
Anything?
have a great soundtrack. Um, are we just going to talk about RPGs with great soundtracks?
No,
Okay. Well,
we're gonna continue
uh,
on, Breakman.
what
Unless you got
episode is this?
what
I-
else you been playing, dude?
we don't either. Okay. So I've been playing that one, and the only other game I've been playing is actually on the PlayStation, or not PlayStation, on the Xbox. And this one's actually an old game, a remake of an old game. It's actually a remake of two old games, Tony Hawk 2 or 3 and 4. Um,
Ah, okay.
I'm a huge fan of the original, like the first four. By Underground, it was really the formula was getting really old,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
and they didn't do enough in Underground or Underground 2, I thought, to really make me draw me back into it. But the first four I loved. So not the 3 and 4 is on Game Pass, so I've been playing that for free, which
yeah,
is a blast. But I do remember why I quit playing it was the one things I really hated about the franchise is you had to start over essentially every single time.
yeah.
By the time you got later in the stages, you built your stats up, and you could start doing like really cool flips and stuff like that uh, without bailing so often.
Yeah.
Your skill levels are up higher. But when you first start out, you're bailing all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's kind of frustrating starting out. But
Yeah.
once you start getting like you can do like 900s and shit like that in the air, and then reverse and flip into a manual. It's so much fun. I love it
Ooh,
so much.
Freak Five brought up a good one in the Twitch chat. He said Earthbound has a great soundtrack. Definitely does.
Mm.
Freak. Welcome, Beachcomber says, I'm lurking. Don't wake me. Okay, be very, very quiet. Don't wake up Beachcomber, anybody. All right? Right? What else you been playing, Breakman?
Really, that's it. I haven't been able to play that much.
All right, Eric, what you been playing?
We skipped the homie discounts.
Oh shit. Was there homie discount? I totally did.
Yeah.
What was the homie discounts, Eric? And then you can go into what you
Okay,
were
but the
playing.
homie discounts are the PlayStation Plus game catalog for August, which we never got to talk about because we haven't done a show in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Um, Here's what's available for extra and premium: Mortal Kombat 1 for the PS5, Marvel Spider-Man for the PS4 and 5, and Sword of the Sea and Earth Defense Force 6 for the PS4 and 5, and Unicorn Overlord for the PS4 and 5, and the original version of Altair Ryza 3, which is a PS4 and 5 as well. And then there's Indica, which I think we talked about this, but uh, these are some of the games from the previous month, so
Yeah.
I'm just repeating them. Harold Halibut, I guess they're just telling you they haven't left the service, but and then Coral Island PS5, and then there's Resident Evil 2, and 3.
Yeah. All
But
right.
the PS Plus games for September for the essential tier are Psychonauts 2 and Stardew Valley and Viewfinder. And apparently they're not gonna axe the PS4 games on the essentials tier right now. Or maybe I read that wrong and they're gonna end it next year. I don't know.
I don't know, but I, it's a mess. I mean, those tiers on the premium and essential, it should be reversed. Like the PS1 and 2 games should be, I don't know. They do it all fucking weird, man. I don't get it, but
Especially since the emulation quality isn't the greatest.
yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
it's not bad, but it could be a lot better.
Yeah, professional protagonist says I was addicted to playing Age of Empires. I love the historical information about each ancient civilization that came with the disc. Yeah.
But back to what we've been playing, I've been playing Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition because I've just been killing time until Silk Song came out, and once that was done, I played Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown
Yeah. All
because
right.
I didn't want to start New Game Plus or go further into Wuchang because I'm waiting for more updates for that game before I play it again.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you've been playing, Eric?
Um, Also Dragon Quest V on my mobile phone.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. I've been
That's
playing.
a good game.
Yeah,
Huh?
That is such a good game.
it is a great game. It's a great
Yeah.
game. All
I'm
the
not. I'm not going with Deborah this time though, because I already did that in the DS version. So I'm going with Bianca this time.
That's the best choice, I think.
yeah.
Well,
Uh,
like apparently Nara's like a magical powerhouse compared to Bianca, so she might be a better option.
Uh,
yeah.
I
She's
just mean like,
physically weaker though.
but I'm saying like story wise, like they were, friends from childhood, and they didn't get to grow up together, but they got back together as adults, and
Yeah.
I feel like they really connected,
Mm,
Yeah.
Bianca and Hero.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was just a better choice than the princess. Whereas like you're fighting just to, basically you get the shield, you can have my princess. Like, uh,
Yeah.
okay.
And she's also descended from Zenithians, so that's why your child is the chosen hero.
You guys are
Hmm.
nerds, man. Real nerds. You like know all the backstories and shit.
And your mom's like
Frank.
and your mom's like the most wonderful lady in the demon realm called Nadira.
All right. Anything else you've been playing, Eric?
No, and that's why you can communicate with monsters because you have that same ability.
Yeah. All right. I've been playing a little bit of Diablo 4, just doing kind of the after game stuff. I didn't buy the DLC yet because I'm waiting for that to become real cheap. Because I'm a cheapo. So, that's just the way it is. Uh, let's see. What else? I started Witcher 3 again. And Witcher 3 plays a lot better with the 60 frame per second upgrade on the PS5. It's man, I could tell I'm gonna have a ton of fun with that game. Breakman, you should get Witcher 3. I think they have a PS4 version. It's still good.
Well,
Uh,
if I could get it, I think I'd probably get it on the Xbox.
oh
Just
yeah, you can get on the
better
Xbox.
way from
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, since you have, you got a PlayStation 4, you should give it a go there too.
it.
I have never in my life seen this many chatters here. Have a great weekend.
Hmm.
What's up, Fabdriz? Nice to have you here for however long you're gonna be here, sir. Yeah, total of 10, now 12. So we're good. Bernie
Holy
B, I
shit!
love you. He says.
I love you.
Bernie is here.
Aw.
Okay, so those are the games that I've been playing. Now it's time for reviews.
RPGrinders reviews.
Breakman, did you have, by the way, are you able to hear the sound bites now, Breakman?
Yeah, I
First of
did.
all,
I did hear that.
awesome. Second of all, do you have a review this week, sir?
I do actually have a review.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
what was the last thing I reviewed? Do you remember?
You did a preview of Alien Earth, I think, and
No,
I
what was my first review or my last review? I did something else too. What was that?
I don't remember, Breakman.
Oh, okay. Well, I do. It was John Wick.
Oh,
John Wick
yes,
2
yes,
picks up exactly
yes,
where John Wick left off.
yes.
If you know the plot of the original, basically he was getting revenge for the murder of his
Dog.
puppy and
Yeah.
the stealing of his car. At the end of the John Wick, he got his revenge for the puppy, but he didn't get his car back. And this movie starts out with him on a quest to get his car back.
Yes, yes, yes.
And from there, he wants out, but they're not going to let him out. People who he owes debts to want to come and collect and force him back in. And of course, it wouldn't be a franchise if John Wick wasn't out there killing people in cool and really cool ways, cool and cooler ways to kill people. He's a living death machine. Just yeah. Why would you fuck with him?
Yeah,
I don't understand. Why didn't this movie sets up a sequel perfectly
yeah,
the way it does. And I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. Even though like it's the second one in the series, and but he gets his car back, and now he gets to go on another job, on a one final job, and he has to actually go kill somebody he doesn't even want to kill. But it sparks off a huge thing,
yeah,
international. And by the end of it, basically he is a hunted man. And I gotta say, we've talked about sequels that were better than the original
yeah,
before, like
yeah,
Blade 2
yeah,
or Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, stuff like that. Uh, John Wick 2 is better than John Wick in every way.
yeah. But that doesn't take anything away from the first one
Well,
because
and
the first
John
one
Wick
was
was
good.
an 8 from
Yeah,
my review. You
yeah,
remember?
yeah. So what do you give?
Um,
What do you give in
and this movie's better in every fucking way. And I have avoided watching the third one until I gave a review on this one because I didn't want it to taint my how I felt about the second one just yet. It's a 9. The movie's fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
He's
man.
got cooler ways of killing stuff, of killing people, and there's not. They don't have that moment that I really complained about in the first one, where like they could have easily killed him and they didn't take the opportunity. There's no chance they've ever had to easily kill him. And the one time they get a try, they mess up
Yeah.
essentially. Um, Other than that, like, yeah, it just it feels like I can't wait to see the third one.
Yeah.
But like I said, I controlled myself. I waited because I just I wanted to talk about John Wick
Yeah.
too.
Freak Five in
It's
the Twitch chat.
fantastic.
I didn't forget about you, man. He said he's been playing Quest Hunter. I got it for about $5 when it was on sale on the PlayStation Store. To that end, Break man, I tell you, you know how in the first one you said your nitpick complaint was that the scene where they could have easily have killed him and stuff. You you,
Hmm.
you know how I feel about action movies because there's a lot of that in action movies. It's the
Yes.
same thing with horror movies, like horror movie logic. Like, why would you go to the fucking basement? I
Ugh.
mean, you're trapping yourself there.
Right.
I mean, but it always seems that people go in the basement, right?
Right.
It's just action
Oh, I
movie.
hear a sound. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go investigate. You stay here.
yeah.
That's the
I'll be r-
stupidest thing I've ever heard of, dude.
I'll be right back. I mean, come on, man. It's horror movie logic. Just it's the same thing with action movies. It's
Right.
action movie logic.
And this
Um,
avoids any of that. Like this just feels like a high octane action movie, something I haven't seen since really the first Transporter movie. I feel like
yeah.
just like a movie that just starts kicking ass from the beginning until the end.
Yep. And you're in for a treat with 3 and 4, Breakman, is all I got to say. I'm not going to.
I've heard they're great, so
Not going
like I
to
said, I can't
ruin.
wait to see them.
I mean, this is as consistent as the series gets, Breakman. I'm telling you, man. They are every movie. Barring little nitpicks, dude. I mean, you're gonna have a great time. I can't wait till you see 3, dude.
Yeah, so when I see three, I'm probably gonna spoil the end of the second one because I'm getting the idea this third one's gonna pick up right where the second one ends, essentially.
I would say that your instincts may be right on that, Breakman. So there you
I
go.
like that. I like
Yeah.
the sound of that.
Eric, I didn't see you have any reviews this week.
Yes,
Did
I
you?
did have one. I told you earlier.
I didn't
The
see it on.
ballerina.
Oh, that's right. You were gonna put that in there. Ballerina. Speaking of John Wick, no spoilers, Eric.
Yeah, this movie is kind of a disappointment. Not to say it's bad, but it could have been a lot better. And I feel like maybe them wanting to like branch out and do like both a TV series and a movie that's a spinoff with a plot that has been done to death, basically. I mean, there's always revenge plot movies, but like it feels like a revenge plot movie in the mold of woman assassin wants revenge on somebody and then gets revenge on them, and I feel like it's not particularly done particularly well. And it is at least
No Kill Bill.
yeah, that was a much better movie in my opinion.
Yeah, the two
May-
Kill Bill movies were fantastic.
but basically like it's about this girl who father was murdered by this clan of assassins that just basically just kill people for blood sport, and they don't do it out of like a contract killing type of deal. So they're basically a cult. Um, and they're the one clan that not the Risk Roma don't even fuck with, and she gets basically adopted by the Risk Roma because she has nowhere else to go, and then she gets trained, and she uses her training to just basically go after these people, despite the fact that they told her not to. And that leads to an all-out war with them, and then they eventually die, and lots of mayhem happens in between all of that. But the reason it feels like it's weak is because like I don't know, she just doesn't have a very good characterization beyond that. She's more one-dimensional than John Wick is, and the movie tried to do a thing where she meets John Wick, and you can get the feeling that they're both kind of in a similar circumstance, but they don't really have any exchanges other than like, how do you get out of this? And the whole killing thing. And he's like, I'm working on it. And that's pretty much it. And then you see him later in the movie at the finale.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that it didn't do well in the theaters is mostly due to them relying solely on the fact that it's a brand name movie. But since it didn't have John Wick in the title and it didn't feature John Wick as the main character, no one gave a shit.
Yeah. So what are you giving Ballerina, Eric?
I'm giving it probably a 6.5.
6.5. Okay, so above average, which is
Yeah.
I think okay.
There's
It
also
kind of,
another movie called The Ballerina. It came out 2023, which is also similar story of a woman who goes on a revenge story, and it's a Korean drama thriller. And somehow I get the feeling it might be a better movie.
Mm. Freak Five in the Twitch chat says I recently watched John Wick 4, and some scenes felt like a Street Fighter game. He was in a fight in a nightclub, and people in the background dancing, not bothered by the fight going on. Yeah, there's a lot of that. A lot of that. Freak Five for sure. Okay. Um, I know you did
well,
it.
in John Wick, like in the first movie, they had a scene where he's like in a club and firing, and like everybody like starts freaking out when they realize what's going on. But in John Wick 2, there's a scene where he comes into a crowd and fires, and the crowd starts cheering, which is hilarious. Like I thought, I'm sorry, I just brought it up because of what you said.
No,
I'll
it's all
shut up now.
good. It's all good, man. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that is fun, right? I mean, it's just
Yeah.
fun shit. Now, Breakman, you did a quick preview of Alien Earth, and I agree with everything you said, dude. It is fan fucking tastic so
I
far.
haven't seen this week's episode yet, so don't spoil it.
The which episode?
This week's.
Oh, the fifth one,
Yeah, I haven't seen fifth one yet.
dude. It's, I mean, every episode is fucking good, in
Yeah.
almost every way. I mean, they couldn't have captured the essence of the first. The only problem that I have is that it is on Earth, most of it, and
Mhm.
I'm like, why? Like they didn't have to do it that way. They could have did so many different things, but
Mm.
oh well. Nonetheless, Alien Earth so far so good. You know, that's what I have to say to that.
Yeah.
Um, all right, let's move on to everybody's favorite segment.
Ah, what is it?
Stinko of the Week.
All right, Breakman, your stinkos of the week. I'm sure you have plenty. Hopefully not too many, dude. I want to get out of here sometime today. Breakman, you there?
Mm.
Did we lose Breakman? Breakman, are you there? I guess we'll go with Eric's stinko. Do you have any stinkos this week, Eric?
Yeah, my stinko goes to Microsoft, and I'm so thoroughly disgusted with them. I decided to finally cancel my Game Pass and stop giving them money.
Why? Because Game
In,
Pass is
in,
good.
in, in between all their increasing of the prices and the layoffs, outside of that, they have been identified as helping the FBI to aid Israel in the murder of Gazans.
Yeah, well, there's gonna
So
be.
it's not just that they sold their AI tech to Israel; it's that they also helped the government do this too.
Yeah,
So the fact that the Microsoft staff got together and basically raided the HQ
yeah.
and is doing a protest that is still going on should say everything about
Oh,
what's wrong at that
Jesus.
company right now.
I don't know what the hell Freak 5 just sent me, man. What in the world? What the hell's going
I
on, man?
so and if I buy an Xbox game in the future, it's gonna have to be a used copy. But
Yeah,
I've got more than enough games to like meet my goal of getting to that 10,000, 100,000 gamer score.
yeah.
But my other stinker goes to Snoop Dogg for just being a total failure of a human being because he got upset that lesbians were kissing in the Lightyear movie, and his grandchild, I don't know if his granddaughter or grandson who did this, but they ask about how two women can have a child together, despite the fact that there's a thing called adoption,
I know. I mean,
and
it's
he couldn't
pretty.
explain that. Really,
It would have been easy, super simple.
it feels like it's emblematic of how useless of a parent he was to his own kids that they couldn't teach their child this, and then
Yeah,
their grandchild has to ask him instead.
yeah. Um. Okay, I'm gonna.
Also, it's a movie that takes place in the future sci-fi scenario, so it's fictional. They could have cloned them if you're gonna leave procreation out of the table,
Yeah. Well.
or in vitro fertilization, which is more realistic.
Yeah. I think the best movie about video games is Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds as an NPC,
I'll have
bank
more to
manager.
say about that in like a rant that I'm planning on doing. I just never got around to it because I was going to include it in the newsreel, but I
Yeah.
decided to talk a little bit about it here to get you like a little preview because I'm going to tie it into something else really regarding to like supporting trans youth
Yeah.
and how bad parenting relates to why there's such a problem now
I
that
haven't.
that parents just don't understand.
Parents just don't understand. That's a great song. Uh, Protagonist. I haven't seen that movie, but I do want to watch it. There's lots of good, decent video. Sonic is a pretty damn good video game movie. I think that might be one of the best of the bunch. I like Pixels, even though it got a lot of hate. I kind of like it. I
It was just mediocre. I wouldn't watch it again.
I like Pixels. I thought it was fun. Okay. We'll wait for Breakman to get back to do his. My stinkos of the week are, um, well, I found out a lot about a lot of Democratic influencers. Now, let me just be clear for the newer audience that we have on the channel from the MLH channel. I've said it to them before. I'm neither Republican or Democrat. I can't stand both parties. They both suck, in my opinion. Um, you know, I like certain things from each, but I mean, what can I say? They both have failed the American people over and over and over again. It's all about how much money can I extract from the American people. But I did come across Rebecca Watson, the Skeptics channel, a video about Democratic influencers taking money, dark money to be exact. And remember, I think it was last week or the last time we were on, Eric, when I railed against Brian Taylor Cohen about him, like, basically, um, telling people now's not the time to go for a third party and all this. Um, this is what I mean. Brian Taylor Cohen is a piece of shit, just like David Packman is a piece of shit. They are So basically, what it amounts to is they are taking, um, and in some cases, upwards of $8,000. I believe a month or a week. I can't remember. I'd have to go back
Mm.
and watch the video again. After signing a contract, saying that they have to. Um, Cinderella, welcome. Nice to have you here. Um, isn't it kind of impossible to to top Charlize Theron and Uma Thurman as assassin? It is blank page. Um, but anyways, um, so Wired was the magazine that pointed out this dark money going into Dem influencers, and the same goes for Republican influencers too. They take dark money too. A lot of them take Russian money, like Dave Rubin and Tim Pool and a lot of these influencers, right? Um, so I, I wasn't shocked to hear this news, Eric, and I don't know what happened to Breakman. Let me
Mm.
text him. Uh, let's see.
Does he now have the link to this chat
He
thing again?
should. He should have the link. It's in
Mhm.
the Discord. Hold on. Uh, I'll just. I'm just gonna see if he's okay. Um. So I just. I think this is Taylor's expose page, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but I I I'm like, look, what's good for the goose is not always good for the gander. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't claim to be ethical and take dark money. That's dark money is a big problem of what's wrong with our with our politics. You know what I mean? It's undisclosed money. You don't have to report that. Nobody knows exactly how much dark money is pouring into Republicans and Democrats, but it's in the millions and millions of dollars. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. That's how they get around and fool the American people is with dark money, and I hate it. And to see this Wired article, it's really interesting. People like David Pakman, Brian Taylor Cohen, who denies everything, and same thing with David Pakman. And Rebecca Watson did a good job with him, Eric. He was pretending like he didn't know APAC, how to pronounce APAC, and she went back. It didn't take long to find it. Like previous years, he sure knew how to say the name APAC when he was attacking Ilhan Omar and other things like that. Um, um, and then recently, he in response to this Wired article, he's like, "Oh well, you know, I don't know if it's IPAC or APAC or really, David Pakman. You think we're all fucking fools here?" I mean, you're a fucking piece of shit, David Pakman. Let's just get it straight. And the same thing with you, Tyler Cohen. I know he looks good in a suit and he's very pretty to look at, and the women all are in awe of Brian Tyler Cohen. Oh, BTC. Uh, you know, and that's what pissed me off about Brian Taylor Cohen when he was chastising people for wanting a third party. Well, when is the time, Brian Taylor Cohen? Should we just kowtow to the Democrats all the time? The Republicans are beating the shit out of the Democrats right now, right? So if you're left leaning, should you just sit there and take it? Now's not the time, right, Brian Taylor Cohen? Now's not the time, right? And if you're on the other side of the aisle, you know, I mean, same thing. Everybody's okay with all this dark money being thrown around. I'm not. I'm not okay with it, and I've never been okay with it. Both sides of the aisle. They're both worthless. They both are worthless. Now is exactly the time for a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh party, if necessary. Now is the right time. I don't know, man. It's just, uh, hold on. I'm trying to help, Breakman. Um, uh, I'll send an invite. I don't even know. Uh, Hold on. I'm gonna try to get Breakman back on board with shit. Hold on. What is this? Yes, yes. Hold on, Break. I got you, Breakman. I knew we were gonna have some snafus. Let me just go back over to. Let me. What can I do here? Gotta send him an invite. Actually, you know what I'll do? Just what the hell happened to that message? Now I lost the message. Oh boy, I see how this is. Let me just send Break an invite here. What the? I knew we were gonna have problems the first episode, man. I how did I know it? Let me join voice and then I'll send it that way. Invite friends. Hold on. Almost. Almost there, Break. All right. I sent an invite. Sent invite on Discord. And I will send the link to the stream when you get here. I know this is scintillating.
It's
Oh,
titillating.
there you are, Breakman. Hold on. Let me send you the link, dude. And then we're gonna have to hang up here, but do you see the chat, Breakman?
Uh,
Do you see the
which
chat?
chat? Discord chat?
Yeah, the Discord chat. Let me give you the link so that way you can click on that and then get the hell out of here.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Here we go. Paste that link. And there you go, buddy. I'll see you over there, okay? You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, see you over there. All
All
right,
right.
let me get out of here. All right. And then we'll wait for break to get on here. No, I hate dark money. Pub Groomer with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Pub. If you got a membership from Pub, please say thank you. All right, there's Breakman. Breakman, you're back. Sorry about that, bud. I knew we were gonna have issues the first go round, but you're here. Thanks for being here again. So we're just talking about dark money, Breakman, and politics. This time the Democrats were actually caught with taking dark money. Usually we hear about the Republicans taking dark money, but in my opinion, it's all shit and needs to go away. So that's mine. Do you have a stinko this week, Breakman?
All right, I've got a bunch of them. Let's go ahead and start with I don't know what your stinkers were actually.
My stinko was just the Democrats taking dark money.
Okay. In the last few weeks, it's been 3 weeks, so I have a lot of stinkos. This one actually happened over a week ago now, a couple weeks ago. Our president has unleashed the military on yet another city, and this time he's getting governors from states like Ohio to send in our troops to help. Yeah, so
Yeah.
fuck Mike DeWine, fuck the military on our streets, harassing people, and like we said before, like going to DC was specifically about targeting black people, and that we've seen already videos where there's a guy who's just sitting on his front porch smoking a cigarette, and he's just getting harassed by him, like.
Yeah.
Like they're accusing him of smoking pot, essentially. Like, what's he doing out? Like he was in his front fucking porch smoking.
What if he was smoking pot? Who gives a shit? I believe it's legal in
And
DC.
I'm pretty sure it's actually legal in DC too, even. So even if he was on his front porch smoking pot, there is no goddamn reason for them to harass him in any way, for any reason.
Yeah.
But we know this is what it's about. But they're noticeably staying out of like the quote unquote dangerous neighborhoods and the neighborhoods with the violent rates where all those killings happen and stuff. They're staying away from them neighborhoods, and they're only targeting like the people they know that are not going to put up a fight or much of a fight.
Yeah.
They don't like to be armed and such like that.
Thank you,
Anyway,
pup. Real quickly before you go on to your next one, Breakman, I want to make sure and get Freak Vibes in. Um, his stinko. Oh, first stinko, no episode 2 weeks ago. I know that was, you know.
that was my fault. Something came up, personal business.
No. It wasn't your fault, Breakman. I mean, stuff happens. Another
Yeah.
stinko. One of the cats woke me up a couple days ago. It was laying next to me, stretched out, and had one claw out that poked through my pajama pants and poked me in the nuts. That is funny as fuck. Last weekend, some asshole gave me a 20-cent tip. Wow, that's ridiculous. What's up, Skodoma, in the Twitch chat? All right. Thank you, Pup Groomer. Go ahead, Breakman. I'm sorry.
Okay. Next, let me see. Next Stinko. Yeah, he invited a war criminal named Putin to Alaska. Was talking about how great it was, and we all know Putin wants Alaska.
Right.
So,
Right.
what the fuck? God damn it, Trump! You're a fucking moron. Putin is just he's got strings above your head, and you're too stupid to notice them. Probably blind from staring at that eclipse, I'm guessing.
I would not doubt that he tries to sell Alaska at this point, Breakman.
Yeah, me too. Actually,
Yeah. What else you got, man? I know you got tons.
Yeah. Next, we have the Dollar Tree. I don't think they can call themselves a Dollar Tree anymore because now their cheapest items are $1.50, but they're selling items for upwards of $20. So they have stuff with $1.25 that's not a lot. No, there is some like candies still $1.25, but everything else is $1.50 or more. Yeah, the Dollar Tree now sells stuff for the same price as pretty much everywhere else.
No, it's called the Dollar Tree, not the $1 tree.
Let's
just remember that.
Like that was their original motto: is everything was $1, and then everything was $1.25, and now everything's $1. Now it's whatever we say it is.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think we covered this before. It was $1.25, right? And then, I made the point that a lot of senior citizens on a fixed income um, go to the Dollar Tree to eat. So now you're
Yes.
taking 25% of their budget away from them. That's a
And that's my
that's a big
concern. Is
deal.
there are people that legitimately lived off of going to places like the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
They're being priced out.
Yeah. Freak Pie says another Stinko South Park did Towley dirty. Yeah, I
Oh,
haven't seen.
the episode from few. Yeah. But again, he's from Cleveland, so he probably deserved it. I'm kidding, Cleveland.
All right,
Uh,
what else you got, Break? Let's go through
Let me
these, dude.
see. They don't call it gender conversion therapy anymore. In some states, they're trying to be sneaky about it. They've renamed it things. They've one of the main rebrandings is called gender exploratory therapy. Specifically named that way to make people who are transgender believe that this is something for them,
Hmm.
as opposed to
Yeah,
They're,
interesting.
they're trying to reframe it as a mental illness again.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm saying the way they named it specifically is to try and trick trans people into thinking like this is a support. No, this is not. It's conversion therapy with a new name. And yeah, they actually are moving. That was another stinker on here. They are moving to label it. The DOJ is planning to label trans people as mentally defective.
Hmm. Nice. Very, very, very nice of them to do that. That's ridiculous. What else you got, Breakman?
It's been a busy few weeks. According to Israel military, 83% of the Palestinians killed have been innocent civilians, according to Israel. So we know the number is even higher.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Killing people just to kill people. You know what we call that? You know what I call that, Breakman? Murder.
Genocide,
I call it
murder.
murder.
Yeah,
You're
it's
murderers if you do that.
ethnic
If
cleansing,
you're
and
in that army and you're doing that, you're a murderer.
they're
You're a murderer.
starving people. They're killing innocent people with, oh, we're trying to get the terrorists. No, you're not. When you're bombing like the aides that are coming in there,
Yeah.
and the few and the people bringing food and humanitarian. I just Yeah, it's sickening what's happening there. It's only getting worse. Uh oh, really? Is that why the Beavis and Butthead streaming on Hulu now? Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
was wondering. I was on Paramount and I couldn't find it.
Oh, what happened?
New Beavis and Butthead season will be on Hulu instead of Paramount.
And
That's
Scotum was
that's
Oh,
catching
that
up
makes
on
it easy
Andor.
for me because I canceled Paramount. So
Yeah. Yeah.
next. Yeah, we talked about how this Dems. You disagreed with me. I thought it was a good idea for them to run away and out of state. Well, they came back in the state. And now the ones that comply to have like security on them at all times, like a monitor essentially, and the people that defied them have been locked up and held hostage against their will until they've agreed to sign up for the mandatory chaperone
Hmm.
because whatever, it's Texas and the Republicans are crooked beyond belief. Next we have JD Vance, who has been on let me see. I think he's been on 12 vacations so far this year.
12. Most people don't even get one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding about the amount, but he has been on several vacations. Like
Yeah.
he happened to be in Italy on a vacation when he
And
couldn't
by the
go.
way, for anybody in the MLH channel that's wondering, what's what's happening here, Breakman used to be a very conservative Republican. So these are observations from somebody who was in the old school conservative Republican Party. So uh, there you go. What else you got, Break?
Yeah, but I've gotten way more because of Trump, especially. Like him showing up just made me way more left leaning, and
Yeah.
the more people gravitate to him, the farther left I go. Anyway, so he's been on a billion vacations. One of the vacations he actually had the Secret Service lower a river for him.
Oh, Lower
It
River.
was lower to raise it for something for the safety of his children.
Oh. Um, I
Yeah.
can't imagine how they did that, but
Well, it's most of the rivers around here are man-made anymore.
oh, I got
So
you. I got you.
like they're and ones there aren't, we've added dams like the Panama Dam, which is like a raise and lower. type thing. So
Yeah.
we've been long controlling rivers and such like that.
Okay.
It's not new. But something that is new is the WNBA is. It's not a secret that it's gained a lot of popularity in its last couple of years. But some, I don't know who started this trend, but somebody thought it'd be cool to start throwing sex toys on the courts.
Yep.
Yeah, the women not happy about that. And
I
I
wouldn't
can
be
definitely
happy
see
about it
why.
either. It's disgusting. And if you're
It
doing
is. Like,
that,
yeah,
if you're throwing sex toys, aka dildos, onto the
Forget
NBA,
about how disgraceful it is. Somebody could trip on that or something.
well, okay, it's to send a clear message, to the LGBTQ community, obviously. It's disgusting, and I'm glad. I mean, they did find the one guy that did that, Breakman, the last one, and he's no longer going to be allowed there, and he's going to be facing some criminal charges. So, and I
yeah.
agree with you, Paige. That shit is beyond parties. I totally agree. What
Yep,
else you got,
we
Break?
all agree. Speaking of the LGBT community, the latest enemy turns out is Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Eric talked about that.
I also talked about how Microsoft doesn't deserve any of your money.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Next is you know how our education department's been taken over by the wrestler woman who's hid drug abuse and her husband abusing women and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean
Uh,
Linda McMahon? Yes.
yeah, her. One of her things is she's brought PragerU in to do a lot of the
PragerU.
new
Yeah.
education and learning. Basically, they want to completely rewrite education, and it's going to be from the extreme right wing perspective of PragerU, who has released some pretty disgusting videos that they want to show to children.
Yeah, like
One
how
of
slavery is okay.
Yes, in fact, in this video, they have Christopher Columbus saying, "Well, it was either slavery or death, and slavery is better than death, right?"
Yeah, I think give me death.
I
Yeah.
I would just like watch the movie Amistad. I think that's what it was called.
Amistad's a great movie, Breakman.
That is the most accurate description of slavery that I've seen,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Basically, their lives are nothing more than in the way to people. Like at certain point, they just throw slaves overboard because they were inconvenient to them.
Yep.
Because one of them mouthed off, so they threw a whole bunch of them overboard. Like so, slavery involved killing the slaves.
Yeah, but they're
Despite what
okay
this,
with that. They're okay
yeah,
with that. What else you
I know
got,
they are.
Break?
I know, I know. Republicans have decided they want to investigate Wikipedia now.
Scum was funny in the Twitch chat. His
Yeah, they
Stinko
do. You're right.
Stinko is that police blindly follow the orders of I'm guessing fuckers and deviants. I don't know what you said there, Scum. For some reason
Yeah,
Twitch
it's pedophiles, is what he said.
oh, okay. Well, yeah, be careful with that
Pedophiles and
word.
deviants, which are running our government, and we keep
Say
finding out
PDF
there's more and more of
files.
them.
Breakman, say PDF files because YouTube is not very nice with the.
I forgot we're on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're supposed to call it SA instead of saying the
yeah,
right word.
I know,
And
and,
what are we
and it
supposed
it sucks,
to
but
pedophiles?
YouTube
We're supposed to
just
call these what pedophiles?
PDF
PDF files. Okay,
PDF files. Yes.
PDF files. All right, sorry, PDF files. According to Nazi Musk, the major driver in white trans women existing is that relentless propaganda portraying white men as the worst human beings.
What the fuck?
If those lies land, especially during vulnerable teen years, and they're given an option to be a celebrated group, some will do it, he claimed. So not only is it the news media turning kids into trans kids, we're also celebrating them across the country as we take away their rights. We're celebrating them, apparently.
Oh boy, what else you got, Breakman? I don't even know what to say at this point, dude.
Yeah. Florida and the entire administration of Florida can go fuck themselves. Just 7 ways to Sunday. And everything. Their latest fucking move is that they're ending vaccine mandates for children.
Yeah.
They're now the first state to do it, and they won't be the last. I'm betting it's coming to Ohio soon.
Yeah.
I
mean,
had
it's
to
hard.
lie to get my COVID vaccine today by saying
Yeah,
I was at
goodbye.
high risk.
Yeah, you have to now say you're high risk in order to get a vaccine.
This
Yeah,
is insanity. It's
yeah,
complete insanity.
yeah.
Um,
Mm.
so yeah, like polio's gonna be back very soon. Measles is already making a huge comeback, and those aren't the only ones. There are several other diseases out there that are
You
gonna
know
make
what I
huge
heard? You
comebacks.
know what I heard? I heard that bubonic plague still exists, and 10%
It
of the
does.
people in the world still get it.
It
It
does,
does
and we can
exist.
and we will get it. And one of the other ones that we had just really conquered in the last this century was chicken pox.
Yep, back. It's back. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. What else you got, Breakman? I mean, because we need to get
Oh,
to some
I
not
know, I
not
know.
so
I've
bleak
just got a
news.
couple more. Hakeem Jeffries and Schumer and all them, especially Hakeem Jeffries. Hakeem just said this yesterday, was talking about how he wants to find common ground with a dictator, with our dictator in chief, Trump. Like, this is what we get from the people we hired to fight back against a corruption that we saw on one side. We just get more corruption and more complacency.
Yep. Well, I talked about the dark money coming in on the Democratic influencers, Breakman.
Yep.
We've already had the Republican influencers being bought off by Russia and other dark money,
Yep.
which is the problem with dark fucking money. You don't know the amount that's coming in. And it's not accountable, and it sucks. And
And the
reporters have to,
president's yelling so many different numbers out that don't really nobody can verify.
yeah,
So it's like we have an active from our government. They're actively trying to confuse us.
yeah,
They're actively
exactly.
lying to us.
100%, and I hate it. And this is
Yeah.
why I was so adamant about. Remember when I was talking about um, um, influence of. Well, I was. Man, how do I put it? I was talking about like how Brian Tyler Cohen was like saying, now's not the time for a third party and bitching and
Yeah.
whining and crying. Well,
Yeah.
now
I
I know
heard that from a
why.
lot of
Now I
I
know
heard that
why.
from a lot of like Democrats, people that are like hardcore in the Democratic Party. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say now we know why he was adamant about that because he was just caught with his pants down, with his group chorus and David Packman, another fucking special piece of shit. They're all fucking worthless pieces of shit.
Mm.
Tim Pool, Brian Tyler Cohen, David Packman, Dave Rubin. All of these guys, all of them are fucked up.
Yeah. And
Janet, thanks for popping in, Janet.
we've talked about it many times. Like, the Republicans have used gerrymandering to take over states like Texas and Ohio. And we've complained about how illegal it is and how they've violated the Constitution. But the problem is, Democrats did it first in the state. Like,
Yeah,
that's why we made laws against it, because like we get both parties doing a lot of the same shit,
yeah,
and then
100%.
and they don't hold each other accountable when the cookies are when they catch them with their hands in a
In a
jar.
cookie jar. That's exactly right. That's
Yeah.
exactly right, Brakeman.
I
There's
mean,
no accountability. Dark money will forever rule this country until somebody gets rid of it.
the former president, now current president, marched troops on our fucking Capitol, and we couldn't even get our government to say, "Hey, we should probably have this guy locked up," you know, or impeached. At least we should start the process of maybe getting him out of office, or whatever we need to do. No, they
Because
couldn't even do that.
no, they don't care. That's the whole thing. I felt that way when Obama was droning people, innocents.
Mhm.
We're talking
Yeah.
about innocent people getting killed, right? I felt that way then. I feel that way about a lot of the stupid shit Trump's doing. I mean, it
But we,
doesn't matter what side of the aisle that you're on. We got to
but
stop. We
that's
got we got to stop this insanity.
That reminds me of
Absolutely.
something funny I heard at a concert we went to. Mrs. Brakeman, we went to see her favorite again, and he said something funny at concert. He's like, "I'm gonna start my presidential run right now," and he's like, "You know what I'm gonna do the first thing when I become president? I'm gonna bomb every country just like every other president before, bomb innocent countries just like every president before
Yeah,
me."
yeah. See, there you go. Cinderella says, When is it going to be a good time for a third party?" That's exactly right, Cinderella.
Yes.
Anytime there's any momentum for a third party, you get some jackass like Brian Tyler Cohen complaining about it. Now's
Yeah.
not the time.
The
Now's not the time.
Democratic loyalists. They don't
Yeah,
want
it's
us
a
talking
bunch
about
of
it for the party.
bullshit,
And
man.
it's just like when we have school shootings and stuff. No, this is not time to talk about guns. Like we're in mourning and stuff like that. Well, the people who just lost their kids want to talk about that.
Yeah, yeah. What else you got, Breakman? We got to get to some fun
And
stuff here, dude.
this is
Speaking
the
of
last
which,
thing.
there's been a movement to try to get a bill passed that would ban trans people from owning guns. Yeah, the one thing
Okay.
that could probably protect them from other people from gun violence.
Well,
Well,
that's part of the labeling mentally
they did
defective.
that
Like
with
that's
they did that with the Black Panthers. They didn't want the Black Panthers to have guns. I wonder why.
that's part of labeling them mentally defective. It'll affect their rights, a lot of their rights,
Yeah,
rights of the Second
yeah,
Amendment, and one of them. It also
yep,
it'll curtail their First Amendment
yep. All right,
rights.
what else you got, Breakman? We gotta.
Last, we have the ICE. How many people have died in ICE custody, Frank?
Last I checked, I mean, it was what wasn't it? 16 people, I think, or
Well, so far ICE is only reporting 15, and that's
oh,
been from 3 months ago.
got you.
But the latest numbers we're seeing are at least 10 children alone have died. That's not just adults. Like
Oh
it was
boy,
10 or 11 kids have died in their
kids,
custody.
kids. That's the first I heard of that, Breakman. But is it surprising? No, it's not
No,
surprising.
it's sickening. Of all the sickening things on the list, that may be the most sickening.
I want to hear you break. I want to hear break chew out Snoop Dogg because I want to hear his take on it.
What did I say about Snoop Dogg? I don't think I really put anything in.
You didn't.
He got bent all out of shape about seeing a lesbian couple. He couldn't explain to his kid like adoption or
I know.
surrogacy
That's
or
what we
something like
talked
that.
about. That's why.
He just had to suddenly go like, oh, like this is horrible. Like they're forcing this gay stuff on us
How
now.
dare these
Yeah,
gay people?
he basically was one step away from saying all this woke shit.
Yeah, like they
How
barely like there's like a second kiss in there, like a half.
And
a
when
second
people called him
kiss.
out,
Well,
they were saying like, "Get your life straight." Well, why didn't you get your life straight, Snoop? You're there. You have several lawsuits on your butt that you're still dealing with because of stuff that you did back when you were a gangster.
well, look,
remember the show
here's my
Modern
take on it.
And
Family?
he can't explain lesbian kissing, but he can explain all the violence.
It's pretty simple. If two people love each other, they kiss and they do other things. They even have sex. Ooh.
This is why I believe
Hold on,
Snoop
Eric.
Dogg doesn't actually love his kids.
It
Eric,
shouldn't be
let me
it doesn't
finish.
have to be about love, though.
No, I
It
understand. I understand, Breakman, but let me just break it down for those in the back that don't understand. If two people love each other, they tend to kiss and hold hands and have sex and have problems and don't have problems and all kinds of things, right?
Just like everybody else.
And let me explain real quickly, okay? The kid thing. Two gay people or a lesbian couple can have a kid. There is a thing called adoption. There is a thing called surrogates. There is, I mean, there's
There's
a myriad.
insemination, there's IVF, there's so
IVF.
many
There's a
options.
myriad of ways that And by the way, adoption. Why are you against adoption, Snoop Dogg? Why are you against it? Okay, that's taking a child that nobody wants, right? A straight couple uh, uh, conceived of that child, and nobody wanted that child, and these lovely people decided to adopt that child, right? What else you got, Breakman? We gotta get some fun stuff, dude.
I was just gonna say, you remember the show Modern Family?
Yes.
Okay, it took them, I think, like 8 seasons before the gay couple actually showed a kiss on television, and
Yeah.
it was like this huge boycott over it. Like this happened, like they did it in the corner and stuff like that. It was barely on screen, and
Yeah.
like and the biggest blew up about that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. What else you got, Break?
Like this happily married couple is not even allowed to kiss, and when they do, it's like they do it far away from the cameras.
There does seem to be a thing within Black culture where there's a heavy importance on a father being present, which isn't really necessary. I mean, two people with different perspectives. They don't necessarily have to be male. Having a penis doesn't make you special.
I think it's based on a culture of previous generations.
Yeah, I think it's more to do with tradition than Black culture, Eric. So let's just be very clear. I don't.
Yeah, but I also know that it's like a thing with them.
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
I know it's a general thing, but like I think they care
Yeah,
about
it's
it more than others, maybe.
no. I think
I,
you're
I think there's the problem is there's this image from the 80s and the 90s of black men impregnating women and just disappearing and stuff like that. That's the impression like the media gave us about black men in the 80s and 90s.
well. They'll also tell you that all black people are criminals.
Right.
Black
Well, that's
women,
part of the point. Like,
black
and that's why
women, black women.
when a cop shoots a kid or something like that, they're always like, well, they look up his criminal record, like, oh, he used marijuana once.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, he
yeah.
deserved to die. He was evil.
And
He was black.
if they didn't, they'll manufacture something.
Marijuana user.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
break. What
exactly.
else we got here, dude? We gotta
No,
go, dude.
but I'm saying like that's it. Like they just
I
as far as the Snoop Dogg thing, like
I know.
I think a lot of like people in Snoop Dogg's position, a prominent black man, is trying to make a good impression. He's trying to beat that stereotype that was created by the media. You
Yeah, the
know?
media sucks, man.
I don't think so because we know in the past he's sold himself out. I mean, he performed at
No,
a
I'm not
Nazi
saying like
rally for
he's not.
Trump.
I'm not saying he's not anti-gay. I'm saying he's just trying to be. He sees himself as a role model to other fathers in the black
Oh
community.
yeah, he's the perfect role model.
And look,
Holy
these
fuck.
celebrities all think they're special. Come
If he
on
Yeah,
thinks
now.
that, then he's delusional. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I don't disagree, but like
yeah.
we think all these celebrities think they're the shit. They all do.
All right, Breakman. Yeah, you have anything
I'm
else
done. I'm
to?
done. I have no more
Okay,
stinkos. I'm done.
let's go on to the fun stuff. Hopefully, we have some actually fun stuff here. Sweetos.
Sweet of the week.
All right, Breakman. You're sweet. Hopefully, you have a couple of Sweetos.
This one, I don't know. I haven't seen the latest update, but we talked about an American citizen who was kidnapped like 6 months ago or something. Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He was released last week, and then immediately they said they were coming after him again and going to
Mm-hmm.
send him to another foreign country. So I don't know what's going on with him right now.
Yeah, they want him in the
As soon
worst
as he's
way.
released, but
They made it look like he was a gang member. I mean,
well,
he's doomed, dude. There's just no hope for the dude. What else you got, Breakman?
it's insanity. I hope they. Oh my God. Next is we also talked about how CBS just decided to bend their ass over and take it for Trump. Netflix has decided to save Sesame Street and Colbert, offering them a huge check. DC has been doing everything it can. The DC judges, grand juries have been doing everything they can to stifle Trump's schemes and plans. So good for them. They're the only ones
Wait a
really
minute.
speaking.
Colbert to Netflix? I like the idea.
Well, I already read an article that points to they like Sesame Street had an agreement with like a YouTube party somewhere, and they're going to be allowed to upload like pretty much all their episodes on YouTube.
Oh,
That'll be
very
awesome.
good. Very good.
Netflix is trying to be not bad guys here.
Yeah.
They know they come off as hated a lot of times, especially with their habit of canceling
So
shows.
that's all their old material too, which wasn't even on HBO when they went to HBO.
All right. What else you got,
The
Breakman?
last one goes to, this is sweeto for both of us, Frank, but you know what time it is.
It's football time.
That's right.
Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, what else, Breakman? Sorry. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah,
The
exactly.
NFL is fucking back. Yes.
Yes, yes.
And I should add another stinker. The Reds are going to tank all their chances of getting to the playoffs.
Who?
The Reds.
Oh, the Reds, man. But dude,
They're in first place for the wild card. They're the first team out for the wild card, and it seems like every time they're going to start fire, they shoot themselves in the foot.
yeah. Hey, Snot's Thirsty Helicopter Nannies, welcome. Nice to have you here. And ham it up. Nice to have you here as
But
well.
my personal opinion is baseball season's way too long. It really should end before football season.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know about you, but my interest in baseball dies a lot when NFL season.
I mean, sure. Why not?
Yeah, unless the Reds are still in it, which they are, and it's just like, but kind of in it. Whereas, if season ended now, they're out.
Well, my team is the Rockies, Breakman. So I mean,
where you stand.
I was done the first month, Breakman. I knew that there was no chance. I'm surprised they didn't get eliminated from the playoffs in the first month, Breakman. That's how.
It's getting easier to get into the playoffs. Though,
Yeah.
so.
Well.
And I hate people complain about that because I like that, especially as long as the baseball season is. I think I like it the more teams get into the tournament.
I do too. And I hate the traditionalists that now in football I think it is a dilution. Because there's I mean it's a one
I
game.
think football, the problem is how they do it, and that's the divisions. The
Yeah.
divisions, I think, won the game because you have teams with losing records getting to the playoffs just because they won their division.
Yeah, I think they should do away with that actually. I mean,
I do.
last year I think it was 3 teams made it from the AFC, and there's a couple of teams that shouldn't have made it at all. It's
Yeah,
like
like the Bengals had a winning season last year, and there are teams with they didn't get to the playoffs, but there are teams with losing seasons who
that got
did.
in. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. I don't think you should just automatically be represented except for I think if you win the division, I think that's a big thing, but anybody else like it I mean, no. I mean, all bets are off. You take the top whatever teams, however many teams it is in each conference and then you go from there. That's it. All right, what else you got, Break?
That's it.
Eric, did you have any Sweetos this week?
Silk Song coming out.
Oh yeah, Silk Song, man,
That's
looks good.
fun. So go play it, please. It's only $20.
Yeah, literally only 20 bucks, Breakman, for Silk Song, the sequel to Hollow Knight. I don't know if you ever played Hollow Knight.
No, but I saw it got good reviews and such.
Oh
All Knight's
man.
like $15, so but it's regularly on sale most of the time.
Yeah, Hollow Knight's frequently on sale for like 5 bucks, Breakman. And if you get a chance to play it on the PlayStation, play it. It's a great game. And
You got to
look,
Switch too, then you can play on the go.
and check this out, Breakman. Silk
Hmm.
Song has been in development for 7 years, and the developers decided to come out with the game at 20 bucks, which I think
Wow.
is fantastic, man.
And the only
20.
reason it took so long is because they were having so much fun making it, and they were making so much money from Hollow Knight.
Yeah, they were making money from Hollow Knight, which kept them afloat the entire time, and they took their time with Silk Song. So yes, I think Silk Song should be supported, and I'm gonna plunk down my 20 bucks. I don't normally
Also,
do that.
the other thing for my Sweeto is my apartment's backlot finally got pavement in.
Oh
So,
wow, I know. I saw that, Eric. You showed me a picture, man. That's
yeah.
that's really cool.
It only took like 7+ years.
Yeah, I know. But hey, it's there now, At least they're doing something with the thousands and thousands of dollars that they're making from the people that live there. All right, my Sweeto is, of course, Rebecca Watson being a badass and exposing and bringing forth to light the Wired article, which that's another female badass. I forget her name, the person that did that Wired article on Democratic dark money. But Breakman, you got to check out Rebecca Watson. She's also known as the Skeptic on YouTube. Check out that episode on Democratic dark money, and also just check her out in general. She's fantastic. But that Wired article that pinpointed, um, you know, the money coming in and them not. I mean, they were throwing red herrings out there in their responses, like Brian Tyler Cohen
Yes.
and David Packman. David Packman is I've never really liked David Packman, but
I don't know
this
who that is.
oh,
Something I know.
he's a big time Democratic influencer, akin to
Uh,
like Tim Pool on the right
okay.
or Dave Rubin or any number of them. It's
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
just an influencer. So, but yeah, man, I mean, just
Extremely popular. Got it.
yeah, extremely popular. Like he's a millionaire, by the way. David Packman is a millionaire. He's got, I think, almost 3 million subscribers. Same. Brian Tyler Cohen's a millionaire as well, and they just can't get enough money. None of them can get enough money. They sign these
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta watch. Just watch the Rebecca Watson video, Breakman, and you'll see a breakdown of that. All right, Breakman, you don't have game night ready for us yet, do you?
No, I've been really busy.
Why don't we just do a free for all? I think an old school free for all is in order, don't you think?
I've started on one, but
I know you were dealing
you
with a
kind of know
lot,
what's
dude. I
going
have
on.
no problems with that. We're just gonna do a free for all like right now.
It's a free for all. Little baby. Yeah, it's a free for all. Wow. Suck it.
And it's a
Uh,
really cool idea. Like I really like what I've got going on this time.
no
It's
worries.
gonna be
Just work on
fun.
it. Take as long as you need, break, man. We'll just do
Mm.
free for alls, man. I mean, look, we're getting eased into the MLH channel. I know that I just dropped this on you guys today, but I mean, we definitely have a slightly bigger audience. Hopefully, more people will join next week and the week after, and so on and so forth. But I wanted to bring new content to this channel. I also wanted RP Grinders to have a bigger audience because I really, truly think that. We deserve it after how many years we've been doing this, guys. I think we need more people to hear what we have to say. And I know it's a dorky video game channel, but we do our best. So, is there any games you're looking forward to the end of this year to on into next year, guys? And I'll start with you, Eric.
What were you asking again? I was reading something. I'm
Oh
sorry.
Jesus, man! I'll start with Breakman. Fuck you, Eric. No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
There is one game I am really looking forward to, but it's not new.
Oh,
Yeah.
games coming out?
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on, Eric. Yes, Breakman.
It's not actually new. It's a collection of games, the Mortal Kombat collection.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm looking forward to that too, man, for sure. All those old Mortal Kombat games.
yeah, they haven't even released all the games that are going to be in it yet. So this hope is that the PlayStation 2 ones are going to be in there. Cross my
Hopefully.
fingers. Oh, Deadly Alliance and what was the other one?
Oh, Deadly Alliance it wasn't a great game, but it was okay.
Yeah.
Special Forces or something. What was it?
Oh
What that
God, that was bad.
that was a horrible game, but it would be fun to play again.
Yeah, the Sub-Zero game I think was the worst of the
Oh
worst.
God, Sub-Zero, man. Ooh. Okay. Anything else, Breakman?
As far as by the end of the year, not really, because I wasn't really planning on buying anything.
Yeah. Eric, anything you looking forward to?
Yeah, most immediately, Trails in the Sky, the first chapter.
Yeah.
And after that, I guess Pokemon ZA. I mean, I still kind of want to play Scarlet and Violet first, but I'll be looking forward to playing that on Switch too because now it's 60 FPS and plays well. Um, but other than that, would be Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake.
Yeah,
And
I pre-ordered that. I never pre-order anything, but I had the money now, and I was like,
Oh, I
look,
didn't know that.
I might not have the money later, so I pre-ordered Dragon Quest 1 and 2.
and Metroid Prime 4, which hopefully comes out this year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, Eric. I'm stubborn. I'm bullish on that. That I'm really looking forward to
Well,
Metroid
there's
4.
supposedly going to be a direct next week, so maybe it'll be announced then.
I do hear tell that there's going to be a direct next week, and it would make sense. Now's about the time, right, Eric? If they're going to come out with Prime 4 this year.
Surprise is coming out at the end of September.
Oh my God, if they say that, I mean, I don't think they would do it like in November for holiday season, Eric,
Yeah,
but
it's either going to be right before Pokemon or right after Pokemon.
it's, I don't know if they want to even compete with Pokemon. There's going to be enough distance between the two, but
If they
definitely
do it in
Metroid.
September, there's definitely distance.
Definitely Metroid Prime 4 is high on my list of games. I don't think I'm looking forward to anything else. You know what I am looking forward to? Knocking down some of my backlog. I have a huge backlog. And plus I bought a bunch of games on sale on the PlayStation Store. So,
I thought of another game I actually am looking forward
yeah,
to.
Breakman, what's up?
Again, it's not new. It's the fucking Final Fantasy Tactics
Oh
revisit.
yeah, yeah. I saw that, man. I'm not a tactics guy, so I'm gonna pass on it. But I thought of you when I saw that. I'm like, Breakman's got to be licking his chops at that one, man, for sure. So,
I'm angry and excited at the same time for that one because God damn it, why can't we get a sequel? Why do you have to keep repackaging this?
I know,
Oh,
but
because I keep buying it. That's right.
yeah, yeah.
What a
And
difference.
of course, you're gonna buy this one too,
Yeah.
Breakman. Come on. It's like the Dragon Quest game. As soon as I heard Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake, like in 2D, I'm like, I'm in. You know, I'm in. Where can I plop down my money, type thing. And then Best Buy has to do something sneaky and give me a $10. Randomly, they just send me an email. Here's a $10 gift certificate on us. And I'm like, there's no restrictions on it? I can buy whatever I want and get. Okay, and I had another one too already in there. So I bought Deathloop, which I heard is okay, you know, but it was on sale for like $12 or some shit. So I used one of the gift certificates on that, so that became a $2 game for me, physical copy, which I should be getting soon. And then I put the other 10 on Dragon Quest, so I gave myself a discount on a game I knew I was going to buy anyways. So it only cost me 54 with tax, and it's a what is it, a $50 game to begin with? No,
No,
six.
$60.
What is it?
$60 game.
$60. So I got it for 50 and just had to play the tax. So I mean I felt pretty good about that. I'm like, sweet. But there you go. And I never buy games unless they're Dragon Quest for full price. You guys know that.
Yeah.
I very
No, I,
rarely.
I still got some. I've got a backlog too. Like I bought a few on the PlayStation when I got the PlayStation, and of course Xbox. I was playing some. So like there's so many games I still can play that I'm not in a hurry to go get anything new.
Yeah. Freak Five says I finished Twisted Metal season 2 and it was great. And Scotoma says reminds me of the Dragon episode in Rick and Morty. Yeah. Um, I didn't get through season 1 of Twisted Metal. I couldn't get into it. Freak Five. I was like, watched like the first couple episodes. I'm like, I'm not too sure about this. But maybe it'll get better. Tell me it gets better. Freak Five in season 1, and then I might go back to it. But I am enjoying Alien Earth. I can tell you that much.
Oh
It's,
yeah.
it's really, really fucking good. You got to watch the latest episode, Breakman. What's wrong with you, man?
Breakman wants to wait until we have. Mrs. Breakman wants to wait until we have 2 episodes because she hates how there always ends with like I want more. So
Well, I mean, if that's the case, just wait till the end and watch them all. I mean, it's only 8
I
episodes,
can't be
right?
that patient. I can't be
Yeah,
that.
I know. I can't be that patient, break, but it's like that's why when Netflix came out, it was like kind of a game changer. It's like I could watch all the episodes at once. What the hell? But it kind of ruined their model. There was no buzz for shows. That's kind of what what kept shows going was the week to week cliffhangers. But whatever. I think we should end the show early today, guys, and get the fuck out of here. I think we had a pretty great show today on all platforms. Um, you know, I just I'm getting
Is is
hungry.
Twisted Metal like a show, say like Legends of Tomorrow, like where the first season was terrible and the second season was
No, apparently it's
not
pretty
good,
good.
but the third season like but you get the idea that around the middle of the second season like they're starting to find their way, and in the third season they just took off
I
and they
don't
didn't
know, man.
go
Like you have
backwards.
to ask Freak Five on that. What are you saying, Eric?
Apparently season 1 is pretty good.
I didn't like the first couple of episodes, but maybe I'm just I don't know. Maybe I should have given it a chance. I was just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But apparently season 2 is great, so I might have to check it out. All right, let's do our plugs and get the hell out of here. Let's start with the mighty Breakman the
You can
Bold,
follow me at the Breakman on Blue Sky.
the
Blue
Breakman.
Sky.
Yeah. All right,
Blue Sky.
there you go, Eric. Your plug, sir.
You can find my written reviews on bostonbastardbrigade.com, or if you head over to the podcast feed, you can find my audio reviews. And like either of those things and you want to support me, there's a link to my Patreon and my Blue Sky or um, um, Blue Sky or Mastodon profiles. I barely remember it existed because I use it so little.
I know.
But it is a place you can go and follow me.
Blue Sky's another Twitter-like application, so you can catch Eric RPG over there and get. I would recommend giving him a buck or two on his Patreon. Just follow the link on his Blue Sky profile, and that will take you there. Eric, if you give me that link, I'll put it into chat going forward. That way, people can help you out as well. Let's see. I'm just gonna say thank you to everybody that showed up today. I know it's completely different, and a lot of people aren't interested in video games on this channel, but maybe some of you will be, and some of you will recognize that the second half of the show is completely different, and we talk about a lot of other things like pop culture and politics, and we rail against a lot of bullshit, and we talk a lot of fun stuff. So I don't like to bog everybody down with stinkos. Breakman had quite a few because we missed a couple of weeks. So
And I always have a bunch.
yeah,
Just
yeah, exactly.
I tried to cut it out this time. I tried to because it was
Oh,
like 3 weeks. I already had a bunch of them. I'm like, okay, I better stop putting new stuff in here.
Let me try to put this. Let me see if this works, Eric. To put your profile link in the chat here, just to see if it works. Um, Not sure if I can do it from here. But there it is. If you guys want to check out Eric's Blue Sky social link, and then click on his Patreon, and from there, throw him a buck or two. His Patreon. I mean, you can anything as little as $1. And he does. He's been doing this for years with me, and so is Breakman. So, um, it's warranted.
It's
He
fairly
does a lot of
similar.
great work. Um, Okay, I think this is a good first episode on the MLH channel, and I want to thank over on Twitch. I know I couldn't pay attention as much as I normally do to the Twitch thing because I'm trying out some new things, but special thanks to Skonoma over there, and also to Freak 5 Chaos. Hopefully, Freak 5, we can get you on over here. I know Skonoma can get over here. Um, and then we'll have a livelier chat that way. And then everybody listening on the archives, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Special thanks to Pup Groomer who came in and gave 5 gifted memberships, which always helps, the channel and everything. So thank you so much. That's about all I got. You guys have anything else?
No. Yes. No.
No?
No.
Eric, nothing?
Mm.
All right, everybody, stay safe this weekend. We want to see you back here next week. Until then, we are out. Thank you, Southern Yankee. Bye to you too. Thanks a lot. And we'll see you guys next week. Same time, 7 Eastern on the MLH channel, simulcast with the RPGrinders channel, simulcast with the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RPGrinders. Later, everybody. Like I said, stay safe this weekend. We want to see you back here next week. Yeah. Ooh, that's a little loud. It's way loud. That's
You guys
better.
talking over them.
Yeah.
It was kind of not as fun without being able to hear it.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's being fun. Like,